Hey guys, live again here, FFL Fantasy Football Lab. Just wanted to talk about, first of all, my matchup in this Dynasty League, Sam Presti 3.0. That's my name because I'm always moving and grooving. 182.66 defeats 180.44 Prestige. So it came down to the wire last night with the two Monday night games. I had Laporta and KWK Walker, and opponent had Jameson Williams and JSN Najigba 13, Williams 17, Walker 33.6, Laporta 9. I won the game off of the last catch that Laporta had, only won by 2 points. So everyone was talking about, hey, Hector, watch out for this trade that you're doing. It doesn't look like a good trade. It ended up being a fantastic trade. Patrick Mahomes is still quarterback 15, and Trevor Lawrence is stepping up a little bit. Looks like they're going to improve the Jaguars. And Aaron Rodgers, they didn't do too well, but the quarterback play didn't really matter because now I have better running backs. And also I traded for Jaden Reed. He gave me another 30-point game. Jaden Reed is receiver 4 right now in the league, and that's even with Love being out. Love also is on my team. So for next week, I've got D Wicks because Watson's going to be injured. C. Watson stays injured. His middle name should be C. Stays injured Watson. Jay Reed is a top 5 receiver. That's going to continue. And D Wicks is going to be huge the next coming weeks. Hopefully Love can stay healthy. So we're going to stack him on that dynasty. Waiver wire fire. Carson Steele is a dud. Got in the game in the beginning. He fumbled. He was like negative 0.4. So he's droppable, or just leave him on the bench for a couple weeks, see what he does. Now Hunt is on the hunt for RB1 on Chiefs. Who cares? Dante Wicks, Green Bay receiver, 24 points, I believe. Big game. Trey Sermon, Colts. Jonathan stays injured. Taylor, high ankle. That's like 3 weeks. The way Jonathan Taylor is, that's 3 weeks. So Trey Sermon, Chase Brown. I had Chase Brown. I drafted Chase Brown in a couple of leagues, and I made a mistake for dropping him. Now I got to run back and pick him up. So Chase Brown's somebody to look at. Jets suck again. So I thought they were going to rout the Broncos. It was raining. Aaron Rodgers is not Aaron Rodgers from 3 years ago, right? I keep on the hype train for the Jets. I got to get off the hype train, man. I'm on, I'm off. They suck again. Defense is great, but it's right back to square one where they need more quarterback play. Garrett Wilson fumbled in the beginning of the game, and then it was just downhill after that. I think he had like less than 8 points. So Garrett Wilson's not a first-round pick. Garrett Wilson's probably like receiver 40. Who knows with the Jets? They need to stay with the running game and maybe do play action or something, or just do some dink and dunks with running backs till they start getting warm. That's what I thought like week 2. I think they got to go back to that. Got to change up their whole play calling and whatever they're trying to do. They just got to change it all up. So that's pretty much my waiver wire fire. Jets suck again. Jordan Love, I love you again. I'm so happy that you're back. Hopefully stay healthy. Anything else to talk about? We could talk about next week and some games for next week. I like the Green Bay Rams matchup. I like Wicks. I like Reed. I like Love, right? The Bears might be a little bit interesting. They're playing Carolina. Trevor Lawrence, Jaguars might be interesting. They're playing the Colts. I wonder if AR-15 is ever going to be healthy. Joey Flacco's probably going to light it up. Kenny Walker is playing the Giants next week. I like that game. Going to take a look at a big-time matchup in one league where two powerhouses are playing each other. Joey Burrow against Baltimore. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Breece Hall, Minnesota. Jamar Chase, Baltimore. Tyreek Hill, New England. Tyreek Hill is tradable, but nobody wants him. Sam Darnold in a revenge game against the Jets is pretty interesting. Jaden Daniels is quarterback number 1, 23 points a game. Alarming, right? He's like a taller Robert Griffin. Love him. Tried to pick him up in a couple of leagues. Jaden Daniels, definitely rookie of the year so far. Stevenson's playing Miami, whatever. Zay Flowers, Cincinnati. Zay Flowers stinks. Overhyped. He's wide receiver 42, 10 points a game. Travis Kelce had one game last week. He's at 7 points a game, tight end 12. Week 1, 6. Week 2, 1. Atlanta, 7 points. The Chargers, 15. So wonder what he's going to do with Rice injured. Maybe he's someone to consider picking up. Travis Kelce, he's on the rise. Not in terms of the career, but in terms of the next couple of weeks. Not long-term, short-term. Let's look at an amazing team right here and see what he's going to do next week. People say nobody's interested in other people's teams. I am. Lamar Jackson, Cincinnati. HN against New England. That's going to be a tough one. Kamara, KC. That's somebody to think about. Kamara is number 1 overall, running back 1 overall, 26.65. 22 week 1, 48 week 2, 15 week 3, 24 week 4 against Atlanta. Now he's got KC. I think he comes back down to life. I don't see this 26-point game continuing. There's tread on the tires. Usually Kamara starts declining as the year goes on, so we'll see what happens with that. He's something to monitor. Kind of want to trade for him, but it's sell high right now on him. Pittman's receiver 50, but he's on the rise. He's at 9 points a game. However, week 4, 20 points, and Flacco's probably playing next week. So Pittman's someone to consider on daily, and if you could pick him up for the foreseeable future, especially if AR-15's out, Joey Flacco is going to get on the ball. Somebody who's on the decline and going downhill fast, Mark Andrews, tight end 39, 3 points a game. Week 1, 3 points. Week 2, 9 points. Week 3, 0. Week 4, 0. Sell on Mark Andrews. I was wrong about Jacoby Myers. He had 9.9 instead of 15. He's receiver 29, 11 points a game. See what happens next week at Denver. Denver's got a good defense. Maybe not, right? Just a couple of guys to look at, things to consider as we enter week 5, Fantasy Football Live. Keep it short, 8 minutes. Take care, guys. God bless.